Hello, everybody. Welcome into today's live stream from Rick's Tech Pub. Oh, it's a Sunday. It is definitely smoky here. We've got smoke in the area again. Yesterday wasn't too bad, although I think I could see maybe a little bit of smoke out yesterday, but today you can definitely see it. Hello, Tony. Hello, John Williams. Um, I don't know how long today's live stream is going to be. It depends on how many people are here. If I get a boatload of people, I'll be here for an hour. But for right now, I'm probably going to cut it down to probably about a half hour or something like that. So how you doing, Stan? Doing anything fun today? 'Cause I'm not. It's kind of a boring Sunday for us here. Hey, John, what you up to today? Doing anything fun today? Bowl issues? Yeah, I'd like to go out bike riding today, but I tell you, that smoke, I don't think I want to get in with that smoke. So I think I'm home today. I think I might be home tomorrow. And the 22nd, I've got a doctor's appointment to go to. That shouldn't take too long, and then we're going out to eat after that. I was gonna get a hold of some friends today and see if they wanted to go out and go to the park and maybe do a little bit of a barbecue, but I'm thinking I don't want to be outside today. It don't look like healthy, like the air quality is all that great. Hey, Charlie, what's up? No, not a lot today. It's probably gonna be a short stream today because I ain't got a lot to say. It's probably be about 25 to two, maybe 2:30. I'll try to make it to 2:30, but I don't know. I got a few things on my list that I've got to get done, and I know one of them's got to be the other side of my laundry. I got to get my bed sheets done, and I got to get some vacuuming done around here. That's the one thing I don't like doing is vacuuming. Having to pull that heavy vacuum cleaner. The the bagless vacuum cleaner. It's just got that plastic canister that you can click a button and dump it or whatever. It works all right. I actually need to replace that vacuum cleaner. It's about 3 years old and it's got broken pieces on it, so I need to go get another better vacuum cleaner than that thing. I mean, it works, but it's not the best. And I need to wash my kitchen floor. It's really getting dirty. It's the one thing I've been kind of putting off, and I might put it off till after the surgery, but I don't know. I might do a little light mopping on it just to kind of get some of the heavy dirt off of it. And then after that, I don't know, I might have someone come up and do the rest of it for me because really shouldn't be doing that kind of crap with my, especially with my back and my other things I've got going on. Been working on the computer case there. I've got to turn it around. I just had it up there and took the back side of it here off, and I'm trying to straighten out the wiring. Trying to get it to where it's all gonna go where I want it to go. Leon Lee Micro ATX case. It is for a custom build. Huh. It's one that you're doing, John? I've never built in a Leon Lee. I've always kind of stayed to Corsair. I've done a Be Quiet, and I've done mostly Corsair cases. Haven't really done any Leon Lee. I don't know what they're like. And Micro ATX, yeah, they're all right. I've got one Micro ATX case that I built in, and I don't know. No, you'll get that today. That micro case. It's not bad if it's things you can go get, like a Micro ATX and other things, but I'm kind of tired. I'm tired today. Really don't have the energy to be doing anything today. Hey, Kim. I don't know what it's like in your area, but I was just telling the rest of them that it's smoky here. We've got, I think, smoke from the Canadian fires. I don't know where the fires are at, if they're in Canada or what state, but it's smoky here, so it's coming from somewhere. Yeah, that's nice. It's like brand new. That's not too bad. Yeah, the funds are kind of short for me for keeping doing builds for myself. And there's nobody around here around this time of year that's wanting to buy a custom computer build. It's not. I mean, there's a few people that do, and I get a phone call every once in a while, but mostly just computer repair or work in small home offices. This is what I do. Setting up computers or setting up offices. Oh, $40. It's not bad. It's not too bad of a price for to get for a computer case. As long as it's in decent shape, that's what I'd be worried about. Is going getting something used like that. Is what shape is it going to be in? I usually, if I can, or if I'm able to, I'd ask for pictures, kind of get a general idea of what it looks like. But if it's most of the time, I don't though. Usually, I just take their word. I usually at garage sales, after garage sales, it's when I have my trailer with me, and if they have electronics, they'll usually send me a picture of what they've got and say if I want any of it. Some of it's computer stuff. Do I ever get virus removal? No, not nowadays. Nope. Nope. Every once in a while I'll do a malware byte scan on a computer, but usually it's not that often. No, I usually just do general maintenance. I replace a fan if a fan's going bad. I dust them out when they need cleaning. Just regular maintenance to keep the computers up and running. I don't do anything. I don't do anything more, and I don't really do anything. I don't think I do anything less than what I need to. Usually, if they're just for office work, they usually don't get that much malware. Every once in a while, but it's not all that often. I don't go to just people's homes. For the general public, I usually stick with offices, small home offices, or at that work center, that community ed center place on Oak Street. But I usually don't go in there very often, but every once in a while I do. Malware? No, usually not for malware. Not too often. Or for viruses. Hey, the Bronx. Yeah, John, I'd like to see a picture of that Leon Lee case. It sounds like a nice one, even though it is micro ATX. It's small, but then I was thought about getting the Corsair 3000D, but I don't think I'll get that one. I've looked at it and I've seen it, and no, I don't think so. Uh, in some ways they have been. I know Windows does a lot more things in the background than what they used to. So I don't think they're more resilient. I don't know. I think people are being more careful too on the internet. I don't think there's as many people. They're just clicking on links and clicking on things they shouldn't. I think people are starting to finally be a little bit more careful. You get the careless one every once in a while, but I haven't seen that kind of a person in 2 years. So I don't know. I don't know if I know it's a lot of it's Windows. They're self repairing, self healing, or whatever, but that's only going to go so far. And then you know it can only fix so much, I think, and it's going to need our help to take care of the rest of it, like a good virus cleaner or a good malware cleaner. Let's see if I can find this one. Hmm. I see. I do think I think I've seen that one before too. You getting the black one or the white one? Probably the black one. Hello, Ken. You're at a stoplight. Yeah, this stream isn't going to go on for too much longer. It's going to be kind of a short stream. I don't have too much to say today. There's not too much going on. I kind of feel like just laying down and going taking a nap and giving my back a rest. But more than likely, I'm probably going to get on my bike and go biking around town for a while. Go see if I can find anyone downtown and give my legs the black one. Okay, give my legs some exercise with that trailer today. In the trailer, and I got a few places I gotta go. See if I can pick anything up. See if people leave behind. Yeah, that does look like a nice one there, John. I've got the Corsair 4000D. That's the computer case I've got. I had the 5000D, and that's what that one is, the Corsair 5000D, but I don't know, that one, I don't know if I, too big, and it's, I didn't want it where it was sitting, so what I decided to do is just go and copy the one in the bedroom. And that's a 4000D, Corsair 4000D. So I just got another one for in here. And I moved the 5000D to underneath those tables, underneath the TV. And eventually that'll be my server of some kind. I don't know, I gotta get that one problem taken care of first, though. But I need the two links that I need in PowerShell. But yeah, I did have three of them, but it was gonna be for another computer build that I was gonna do, but the guy changed his mind. So I had a few computer parts on hand, and that was one of them. The computer case, but I was mad I was able to sell it. I just put it on Nextdoor, and I said, "Here's a nice computer case, still in the box, still in the plastic, still brand new." And it didn't stay here long. The guy asked me what I wanted for it, and I told him, and about 20 minutes after that, he came and got it. So that computer case didn't stay here long, but that guy and that computer that I was gonna build or do whatever, that I don't know what happened to that guy. He just kind of disappeared. Hello, Jeff. I think Ken is hitting red lights. Because it sounds like he went from one red light to the other red light. Yeah, it's frustrating when you think you can chew up a few blocks or a few stoplights and they both turn red on you. It's not fun. Yeah, it's a smoky day here, so I think I might be staying home today. I don't know. I might stick my nose outside and see how bad the smoke is, but if it's bad enough, I'm probably not going to go anywhere today. Which is kind of too bad because I was wanting to get out today. I mean, I've been kind of home. Well, I did get out last night, and then I got home, then I fell asleep, which is why I wasn't on Zoom last night. I was going to get on a little bit after 10. I looked at my phone, it was about 9:56. I put the phone down, put my head back on the pillow, and boom. That was it until 3 something in the morning. That's why I wasn't on Zoom last night. I had intentions on being on it last night, but I got my head up one last time and I fell back to sleep, and I didn't wake up again till 3 something in the morning. Like, dang it, did it again. And I was that close. I was just gonna get up. I was gonna get up, and then I laid my head back down, which I shouldn't have done. Laid down and closed my eyes, and boom, I was out till 3 in the morning. Like, God damn it. I'm gonna ask Wintermute and them guys a bunch of questions too, and now I'll have to wait till tonight, and hopefully I'm home tonight. I know Jackie wanted me to probably come over tonight, but I said not in that smoke. Not if it's as bad as it is right now. I think I'll just stay home. And she said, well, yeah, that's fine. Wait till tomorrow. Or she asked when my appointment is, and I said that's the 22nd, but that's just me talking to my one of my other doctors, gastroenterologist or something like that, gastrologist or something like that, for my ulcerative colitis. And that's the 22nd, and then, oh, speaking of which, 22nd, I may not be here. I just remembered. Good thing I just remembered that too. Yeah, the 22nd on a Tuesday. I don't think there'll be a live stream because it depends on when. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there won't be because my appointment's at 11 or something. I forget the time, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there won't be a live stream on Tuesday because now that I'm thinking about it, if I do see a doctor, we're kind of going out on a limb that there will be a doctor I can see on the 22nd, but they weren't sure if he was going to come back, so we're just going to stop over there anyhow and just see if there's a doctor to talk to. If not, then we're going to go out to Baxter. Out to Baxter out there and go with the Grizzly Bears and have my ribs and potatoes and go out to eat instead. So it won't be all wasted, but would like to see a doctor, but I don't know. That just reminded me of that 22nd appointment I've got at 11 or 12 in the morning. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that there won't be one for Tuesday because I'm sure I won't get back here till 3:30, quarter to 4, something like that. I don't know when I'll get back. I'm not exactly sure what's going on that day, so I really shouldn't chop off more than I can chew because I don't know when I'm going to be back and I don't know when I'm leaving. I just know that on the 22nd, I think my mom said I've got a doctor's appointment and we're just going to talk to the doctor for a couple minutes. We'll sit there for 20 minutes in the clinic, and then only go see the doctor for 5 to 6 minutes. But there's a couple of things there's something he was wanting to ask me, and I think my mom has a couple questions for him about things that might interfere with my surgery if I get to have that. Do I have an air fryer? No. I got a George Foreman, but I don't know. I'm thinking about getting an air fryer. I am thinking about it, but just haven't done it yet. We don't have a lot of space in these apartments, so there really isn't a good place to store one or to keep one. I don't know where I'd keep it, and that's the other problem is we don't got a lot of storage in these apartments, so yeah, I'd like to have one, but where am I going to keep it where it's not going to get busted? That's the other thing I've got is there's not a lot of. We have storage in the closets right there, the sliding doors. But other than that, you're not going to be able to see it because the light's going to get in the way. But above the there's not a lot of cupboard space here. Very, very minimal. So we really don't have a lot of places to put things. But yeah, I'd like to get one. It's just then I gotta clean the damn thing every time I use it. And then I gotta put it away somewhere, and I think it'd be more of a hassle than it would be, if anything. So I know I need to get a new toaster oven. Because the one I've got is starting to act funny. It's not starting to act. It's starting to not act the way it's supposed to. So. Um, we used to. We used to be able to use the storage room at the end of the hall by the elevators, but we can't use those anymore. You have a one storage bin, and it used to be able to have two storage bins. Probably one used to be cardboard, but now they've got to be plastic with a lid. I don't know, but they don't allow us to use those anymore. So anything we have in our anything we have here, we have to keep in our apartments. You used to be able to keep that storage at the end of by the elevators, but not anymore. They closed that quite a while ago. So that'd be a nice idea to get some of the stuff out of here. Just put it in a huge plastic bin, put a lid on it, and put it out in storage. But you can't do that anymore. Be nice if we could, but yeah, I kind of wish we still did have that storage at the end of the hall down there by the elevators. It'd be nice to have that, but we can't. We don't have access to those anymore. Be nice if we did, but uh, the other day I was picking up glass from that pitcher that's over above the air conditioner. That pitcher fell over and the glass in it broke. So I'm slowly picking up the bigger pieces of the glass and putting it on top of this desk. Putting it up there when I got all the bigger pieces up there. I gotta be careful of the small pieces so the small pieces don't cut me. But I got the big, huge pieces sitting up there. I got all the little, tiny little pieces and the big pieces sitting up there. I need to do something with them one of these days. Get them out of here so that my company that comes over, they don't put their hand up there by accident and then cut their hand up or something. So I need to get rid of that glass. But that's the second pitcher I busted that's had glass in it. And it just sat there and it tipped over, sitting at top of my air conditioner, and I was moving something around and I pushed that back and the whole thing fell over and like, whoops! Thankfully I moved my arm because I saw it moving, falling over. It's like shit. I don't want to get hit by that. But then when I moved my arm, instead of my arm cushioning it and possibly stopping it from breaking, or it could have been worse. That piece of glass could have gone into my arm and cut me really bad. So I just moved my arm, saw it fell, and saw pieces of glass break. I think, great, that's the second pitcher I've busted. It's got glass in it. Oh, I don't have problems figuring out what to eat because I usually have pretty good. I'm not eating's not my problem. I'm not doing too bad here. Oh, I just remembered I'm out of ice cream, so I need to go get ice cream here probably in a little bit. as it is 2:30. Probably go another 5-6 minutes here and probably wrap this one up, because I do want to get out and get a couple of things at probably the Holiday gas station or Family Dollar. Dollar General, I mean. I don't live too well. The grocery stores that I usually go to is Super One. I can get to it if I can take me and my trailer and get the trailer all hooked up, and I can get out there and I gotta put the sides on it so that the stuff doesn't fall out. I could probably get there and back on my own, but I gotta figure out something for the trailer itself so that some kind of, I don't know, something for the sides so that the bags don't fall out the sides of the trailer. Otherwise, I guess my mom usually takes me, but one of these times I'd like to go there and take the trailer and get a few things. Yeah, you too, John. I think I'm gonna get out of here for a while and go out biking and go find something to do. I really don't want to sit here all day. It doesn't sound like a fun thing to do. So with that, guys, I think I'm gonna shut down this live stream because it doesn't seem like too many people here today, and I don't blame them. I think I caught everybody off guard with this one. Have you ever tried them drones? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I haven't flown any drones. I know we've got them around here, but I haven't tried flying one myself. I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't know if I got the skill for doing that or not. I know if you get the real bigger ones, you gotta have a permit or something, or a permit to fly those. So I'd have to stick to the smaller ones. I don't know. Maybe at some point I might get into drones, but not right now. I haven't thought about getting into drones. Maybe I will later on, but not right now. Yeah, I thanks, Dan. Oh yeah, John, if you're in the flight path of the airport, yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't like that too much with drones flying around. Yeah, I'm sure they would not like that. I know out in the country you probably could on a nice day where there isn't a lot of wind. If you had one of those smaller, medium-sized ones, I don't know what the size limit is, but I don't know. I might try it once and see what it's like. It's getting windier outside, so I think that's just pulling in the smoke because it looks like it's getting more smoky, or maybe that's just. can kind of smell it through the air conditioner a little bit, so probably not gonna go outside today. That's probably not gonna go over very well because I can smell it through. I'm in here and I can smell the smoke, so yeah, I think I'm gonna stay home, but I think I'm gonna get off here and try to get a few other things done, get a few phone calls made, get things ready for Monday and Tuesday, and yeah, it's I don't know what I'm doing Monday, but Tuesday or Wednesday, no idea. Tuesday, I know I won't be here, but anyhow, I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys. It's been fun. It's been good talking to you all, but I think I'm gonna go step outside into the balcony and see how bad the smoke is, and I don't know, kind of have the taste for ice cream. So I think I'm gonna go try to find some. All right, guys, you all have a good one. You have a good rest of your afternoon, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye for now.